season, we've met guests who reveal jaw-dropping secrets, unbelievable surprises, and fights that you wouldn't believe. Today, we're going to rewind and look back at some of those unforgettable guests and their stories that they told. First up, Nikia, a young woman so desperate to have a baby that she had over 50 one-night stands, all so she could steal men's sperm. Take a look. 50 men, Nikia, what are you doing?
Like you meet a man and you go somewhere, you meet a man at the club, meet him at a bar. He thinks, oh, I'm going to have sex with her. She's hot. Okay. Oh, well, I'm going to steal your sperm and I'm not going to tell you about it because I want to get pregnant.
So you're really desperate to have a baby?
Very desperate. I'm a mother to everybody else's kids, so it's time for me to pop out my own. And since I want a baby, I'm going to steal some sperm and I'm going to get pregnant. And if they there, they there. If they not, they not.
So where are you finding these potential fathers?
They get to talking to me and I'm like, talking to them. And I ask them, do they want to go out, maybe have a drink or let's go bowling? Invite them over because I like to cook. I love to cook. So I invite them over for a great meal. You get a man real full. He
goes to sleep.
Yeah, no, you get to give him a good massage. And, this how I get them. And then, start kissing on them. Oh, they get hot. Get real hot. They want to have sex, so we get to having sex. Sometimes I even spike their drinks.
What is... With what? What are you spiking a drink with?
Well, it's a little thing called a little pill. Pill.
Wow. You were going that far to spike somebody's drink with so you can have sex with them?
Yeah.
And all you want is a baby?
Yeah, I just want the baby, their sperm.
You don't care about the guy, right?
I don't care about the guy.
No
relationship?
No,
I take that back. Because he has to look a certain way. He has to be a certain color. If it's not white, it's not my type. I see these girls with these African-American baby daddies. Babies got nappy hair. Like, I don't want a dark baby.
Okay. So, we talk about using people.
Okay.
Do the men that you sleep with know that you're using them to be sperm donors?
No.
You just do the act, get out.
Yeah, get out. After that, you go home. And about a week or two later...
So do you ever want to see these people again after you've had sex with them?
It depends. If I like you, I might reach out to you. If I become pregnant, I don't want to see you if I don't become pregnant. Your sperm was a waste of my time. If flatline, it didn't swim and it didn't make the deadline.
So that's their fault?
Yeah, that's their fault. Because I get checked. I'm good. All this up in here, this is good.
Okay.
So if they stuff get to swimming and it don't make it and it flatline, then you are flatline out of my life.
So can you count on one hand how many one-night stands you've had? Probably not.
No.
So how many one-night stands have you had?
Over 50.
Over 50?
Yes.
And none of them got you pregnant, so they're all gone?
All gone.
Well, there's one person that's unhappy with you right now, right? And that's your god sister,
yes,
Courtney?
my god sister, yeah.
God, well, Courtney, come on out.
It's my fault.
Okay, but you are mine.
Oh, well, but it's my life.
You can get
if I die, you gonna take care of me? Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
But we don't want to
Yes, you are. I don't care.
No, I care. No, whoop you. Whoop. She's stupid. Whoop.
Courtney, welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome. How are you?
Fine.
Okay. So you say that Nikia's headed to an early grave or to hospital. Why?
Well, she's going to be in both. And because you're going to be in the hospital. But anyway, she's going to be in the hospital because she out here just having unprotected. You don't know what's in people's nowadays. You need to cover that up.
It doesn't matter. You can be with one man and he has an STD and burn your ass too. So therefore, when I'm good.
You giving I'm good. You doing that just all the. You can have sex with all these people in the audience. That's not. No, you don't do that. You do something that you love.
It's not your life.
You do something.
I try love. Love don't pay the bills. I don't want that. I want my baby.
So I got to ask, all these men, these 50 men, do they have a good time?
Yeah. They want to come back, but if your sperm don't work, it's no comeback.
So how do you know? Obviously, you use these guys.
Use them.
Right?
Right. And they use women all the time. And they give out sperm freely anyway. So I take it.
Now, if things couldn't get any crazier, in that same show, we were also introduced to Ari. He made worldwide news by giving away his sperm for free. By the time I met him, he'd already fathered 22, or is it 23 kids? Here's Ari's story.
So, I've got to say, 22 kids.
That's right.
Why do you do this? You made national headlines for giving away sperm for free. So how does that work exactly?
How does it work?
Yeah.
The play-by-play?
Well, you know, do you go to a clinic? Do you go to a room or do you have sex?
It's all the above. So
Okay.
sometimes we start to do it the old-fashioned way, and then we have to move to a clinic. Sometimes we started in a clinic, and then we ended up going the old-fashioned way. Sometimes I mailed it, and they got pregnant.
Now you're a professor, right?
That's right.
You're a very intelligent guy. Why on earth are you doing this?
You know, I get a lot of joy of helping 18 families grow.
Okay.
And a lot of the kids, I'm involved in their life. I'm going to a birthday party tomorrow for my 2-year-old daughter. And then on Sunday, I'm doing a birthday party for my 4-year-old daughter. And they'll have kids from Pennsylvania there. All the other 2-year-olds will be at the 2-year-old party. And it's going to be a lot of
So I said
fun.
you have 22 kids, but there's a 23rd on the way, right?
I just found out 2 days ago. I got one in the oven, yes.
Wow. So here's the thing. You know, Nikia's worried about swimmers. Apparently you have, like, athletes.
Yes, I could
Right?
go in the Olympics for
Wow.
swimming, you know?
So my notes tell me that you went to a retail store.
Sometimes, you know, when I'm initially meeting the moms, they don't necessarily feel comfortable maybe inviting me into their apartment just yet. And,
Because you could be a psycho.
you know, it's really, they
You never
always
know
ended up,
nowadays, right?
it's always the mom that ended up choosing the location of where they wanted to have a child.
we usually do it here before I go back home.
No, hell
So you met the mom in the store, and then what?
That's correct. So I have 22 children. One was conceived in a public restroom, but we weren't having sex in the restroom. I would go into the restroom, I put it in a cup, and then I handed it off to her, and she put it inside. And they're able to get pregnant that way.
Is this for attention? Is this for your name in lights? You know, what is it?
No, absolutely not.
This is not normal behavior. In my opinion, it's not normal behavior.
Right. You know, there's
And I get the helping the people who can't have children. I totally understand that. But not this way.
So what should lesbian couples do? A lot of times they end up going to fertility clinic, exhausting all their savings, and then they come to me afterwards saying, can you help us grow our family? We have no more money left because we gave it to the clinic. So, you know, maybe it's not the old-fashioned way, but I think that in many ways it's the woman's right, if they want to have a child, that they should be able to.
Well, in case you were wondering, no children were conceived in our green room between Nikia and Ari. We'll be right back with more Unforgettable. Welcome back. One of my favorite and most unforgettable guests was a woman by the name of Phyllis. She had a personality that was as red hot as her hair color. Phyllis was here because her husband Lamont accused her of cheating on him with her ex-boyfriend and close friend Quentin. Take a look.
Tell me about your relationship with your husband Lamont.
Well, before all the drama, he pretty much was a decent husband. You know, I tell him all the time that he got a lot of good qualities that a lot of men don't have.
Okay.
But it's also a lot of things about him that ain't popping like it should be. I'm a thrill seeker. I like exciting, spontaneous things. My husband is none of that. He's boring as hell. Don't no real woman want no weak-ass man, and don't no real man want no weak-ass woman.
Okay.
When just say, for instance, your husband get ready to walk out the door and you ask him, where you going? Why? What you mean, why? You my when I'm supposed to know where going at all times. Excuse me. Where you going at all times. Just like you should know where I'm going.
Did he disappear and didn't call you for 30 days?
He was supposed to have been at his mother's house.
Okay.
When he left, I'm calling his cellular phone. I'm calling his mama's cellular phone, his sister's cellular phone. Plus, they got a house phone there. What's so important that you're not responding to your wife?
So you've been married 8 years, right?
8 years. We've been together since March of 2000.
Okay.
17 years.
So you've now separated for 8 months, or you've been separated for 8 months?
We've really been, I'll be honest with you, we've been separated off and on for quite some times now.
Okay.
Because things is just not, it's just not working out.
So what things are not working out? Obviously,
No, ain't
you
no
say
sex involved.
no sex.
We don't sleep in the same bedroom. Ain't no touching involved. Ain't none of that, you know.
So you think during that separation, the time that you've been away from each other, that he's having sex with somebody else?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I don't care what the circumstance is and what's going on. If you calling my phone, you my husband, whatever I'm doing is not that important that I can't stop and answer that phone to find out what you want and what's going on.
Well,
And what can you be doing for 30 days straight that you ain't answering your phone or a text?
we're going to find out right now. Let's meet our disappearing husband, Lamont. Lamont, coming out.
You got half that story wrong.
How are you, Lamont?
How you doing, bro?
Welcome.
You got half the story wrong.
How's half of the story wrong? You gonna sit up here and say,
I'm gonna say
during them
all
30
that.
days,
I'm gonna say all that.
During them 30 days, you didn't answer the phone? Did you answer the phone for me?
And then I tell you why? Didn't I tell you why I didn't answer the phone?
Be honest and tell the truth. You did not answer the phone for 30 days. You did not respond to a text. And then during the time when I did see you, when you came back to get some clothes, what did I tell you?
What did you tell me?
I told you that I wasn't feeling good. My blood pressure was up sky high. And I was on my way to the emergency room. What did you do?
I left because you always playing sick. I'm getting tired of that. I ain't got time for that. It's always something with you. It's always something with you. It's always something wrong with you.
That's just a damn
If it ain't your heart, it's your back, it's your head. You know, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that.
Ain't nobody trying to hear you.
I ain't got time for that.
The whole point is, that's the reason why we don't get along now.
We don't get along because
come
you
up with
talk too
every
damn much.
excuse in the book to justify what you do.
Lamont, let me ask you a
Well,
question.
somebody needs to talk. You ain't doing no damn talking.
Where were 30 days? Where did you go?
I was at my mother's house.
So why didn't you call your wife?
Because I didn't want to talk to her.
Why?
Because I was mad at her. So why would I talk to somebody I'm not?
So you were mad for 30 days?
No, I was still mad. I'm still mad now.
So, all right. So let me ask you this. When you were staying at your mom's house, were you with another woman?
No. I don't get down like that, Rob.
Okay.
You think I believe
I
that?
don't get down like that.
Okay.
You think I believe that one?
Well,
You
it don't matter.
Okay.
Oh, it do matter.
Okay.
The hell you mean it don't matter?
Because
the whole point
I know you stepping out on me.
Why would you beg somebody to marry you and then turn around and don't do your damn job? That's what's wrong with a lot of y'all men.
Well, they ain't got nothing to do with me.
That's what's wrong with a lot of y'all men. That's what's wrong.
They ain't got nothing to do with me.
I ain't talking to him, I'm gonna talk to you. That's
Okay.
what's wrong with a lot of men out here now.
Sit down
They
so we can
ask
see.
you really don't want. Because when you get it, you ain't doing your job.
Okay.
Like I
Okay.
told him, hey, I'm not worried about it because what you won't do, another man will.
I know. What you want to do, another woman will.
I ain't never had no problem finding no man.
I ain't got no problem finding a woman.
I still got you and Quentin in the picture, so hey, that right there tells a
Well, you can have him. Because I ain't playing second fiddle for nobody.
So tell me who this Quentin is and what you think is going on.
That's her ex-boyfriend.
I was with him before I met Lamont. Me and
And,
Quentin was together
how
for
many
almost 10 years.
10 years? Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you have feelings?
I'ma always love him till the day I die.
Okay.
But I'm not in love with him. That's a difference.
Okay. Surprise, surprise. Quentin is here. Coming out, Quentin.
What's up, man? What's up? What's up?
So,
What's up? Tell me something, man. Tell me something.
She got it going on, baby.
Like, I ain't trying to hear all that. Tell me what you know.
how about you sit down and we talk about it? So, Quentin, you dated Phyllis for how long? 10 years?
10 years.
10
I've been in
years?
Phyllis' life for 10 years.
No, longer than
Do you have-
10. You've
do you-
been in my life since he was about 10 years old.
Do you have feelings for her?
I love Phyllis. I
Okay.
care about her.
All right.
The first woman I ever lived with, the first woman I stayed
Yeah, he
with.
ever loved like this. He gonna
The
keep on
first
loving.
woman that taught me how, taught me a lot. You know what I'm saying? She was an older woman, but she taught me a lot. You know?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I taught him how to treat women. I taught him how to cook. I taught him how to
Do
drive.
you think
I taught him
Lamont
how to
treats
do a lot
Phyllis
of
right?
things.
I think Lamont doesn't listen to his wife. You know what I'm saying? He's a good guy.
Number
he
one.
just doesn't listen. He's boring. You know,
So what makes him boring?
because he doesn't
He be
bring
around
the
us.
sight.
We
He
all
don't
spend
give-
time together,
he don't
so
give
he
her
know.
excitement. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't excite her
Phyllis.
or not. You know,
Hang
he's
on.
the type of guy where he just give her money.
I got it going on.
You close enough for me to get a kiss, you better back up.
That Phyllis. Well, we'll have more unforgettable guests when we return. Jack, Prince Charming, Or is he someone that she knows who is pretending to be?
So, Valerie, who do you believe this really is?
Well, I truly believe that it's one of my friends or some lonely guy online. I'm not necessarily sure.
So you haven't had the best of luck when it comes to men, right?
No.
Why?
Why, I don't know. I don't really attract a lot of lemon heads. By that, I mean light-skinned men. I attract mostly like tangerine or blackberry, David Banner kind of black,
Okay.
you know?
So tell me about this mystery man, Jack.
Oh, God. Jack he's just hella hot, right? You saw the picture. He's super sexy, right? And he says all the right things.
Okay.
He caters to me. He makes me feel special. He's very charismatic.
When you say he caters to you, in what way?
It's just that he wakes you up in the morning, he says the right things. You know, like what'd you dream about? How was, did you have a good day at work?
So you feel good about yourself?
Yeah.
So why do you think this Jack might be catfishing you?
Because when I call him or I want to Skype or I want to see him, he won't. He refuses to. And then when I call, then he has this other guy answer the phone, and I thought that was a little...
Who's this other guy?
I was a little curious. A guy named Damon. I don't know who he is either.
Okay. We have somebody backstage. Jack, is that you? Come on out.
Wait.
How you doing, Rob?
How are you?
Good.
So
How you guys doing?
are you Jack?
No, I'm not Jack. I'm Damon.
So you're Jack's friend?
Yes, Jack is a good friend of mine. We've known each other for the past 6, 7 years.
Okay.
And I am the one that has been talking to Valerie whenever she calls for the past 2 or 3 weeks. And I personally think that it's time for him to meet her so I can step
So how
back.
did you get involved in all this?
Yeah, share that with us. How did you get involved?
Yeah, well, I mean, I am a grown man. I don't play the grown man, those little boy games as far as answering the phone for somebody. But he was really intrigued by Valerie, and he wasn't ready to talk to her yet. So he kept saying, man, just answer the phone for me and talk to her and see. You get a good feel on how she is. And I was hesitant about it, but I said, okay, I'll do it.
So you're just checking her out for your friend?
Yes, that's what it is.
That's what we do.
So what excuses would you give to Valerie that Jack wouldn't get on the phone or Jack wouldn't Skype?
Well, he's a very busy man, and he is in and out quite a bit. So
he says stuff like he just went to the bathroom, he left his phone here, he had to run out and go do whatever. Nothing makes sense. It still does not make sense. It's an enigma. I don't really understand why you would answer the phone for another man, or why you continue to lie to me, or why I really don't get it. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
are you ready to meet the real Jack?
Yeah.
Look at this picture. Yeah. You ready? All right, come on out, Jack.
Wow, you're super cute.
Take a seat, guys. Why don't you two change seats?
Yeah, why don't we do that?
yes,
Yeah, I mean-
yes.
So what do you think?
Not the way.
He's God, you're really sexy.
Thank you.
So I don't understand. You know
Yeah,
who this is, right? You know who this is?
My name is Jamal. I'm sorry.
What? Have you been communicating with her?
I gotta let you know that I don't know either one of these people.
So, are you the guy in the picture or no?
That's me in the pictures, but I haven't been communicating with either one of them.
See, I'm upset because I'm thinking that it's my best friend who's playing a trick on me, and I'm going to be super pissed because he takes my personal life lightly, and I'm offended by that. If it's him, I'm going to be seriously pissed, So that's what I'm feeling right now, because it's the only person I could think who would play this kind of game. And this isn't funny.
Well, it's time to meet Jack. Come on out, Jack. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, come here. Who is this guy?
Oh my God.
Who is this guy?
That's fun.
That's the guy you've been talking about?
That's my friend. He knows this is
So he
serious
knows,
to me.
he knows everything?
Oh my God.
Come on, let's go and find him. Let's go and talk to him. Let's go and talk to him. Come on. You want answers? Let's find out. Come on.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Tell him. Come on, tell him.
So this is all a joke, right? This is funny?
This is real. It's not funny.
That's like the whole story. That's it. That's your energy. You think that this is fine?
What do you mean?
What do I mean? You're not him.
So this is
Wait, I
gotta
questions and you lied to me.
This is the guy that you've been talking to online that's supposed to be this guy, right? And you know each other.
We know each other.
And you've been covering for him. Damon been covering him. What is your name? So Damon's been covering from Vernon, and Vernon has been catfishing her based looking at like he's Jamal. Is that correct? And you know him.
I know him.
How do you know him?
I
Vernon.
mean, he's like family. He's like my brother. This is some bull.
That guy, Vernon, had my blood boiling. Valerie really deserves better. We'll be right back with more unforgettable guests. Stay tuned. Welcome back. My guests, Sean Paul and Alexis, came on the show because their polyamorous relationship went from complete bliss to complete misery. And Alexis wasn't sure if she could stand Sean Paul's sexual demands and negativity. Sean Paul thought the solution to their problem was a surprise that Alexis wasn't expecting.
So tell me about polyamory.
It was like a fairy tale. More sex, more people.
Okay.
It just seemed like something that I was interested in because I got out of a bad relationship and I wanted to try something fun and new. You just have to do it with the right people.
Okay. So tell me about Sean Paul.
It was great. When it was the three of us, when it was just the two of us, he just became more demanding. Everything is my responsibility, including, sex whenever he wants it, all the time.
Does he put you down? Does he demean you in any way?
He does. When we're upset at each other, he finds things wrong with me.
So what names does he call you?
Fat, whore, bitch. Sometimes I ask myself, why in the world would I stay around someone who treats me like this? But it sounds dumb, but I love this guy, and not necessarily do I want to change him, but I'm hoping something will change.
So do you believe it would be better to have a third person, another female in your relationship? It would make it back to the way it was?
I think so, because when we did have someone, there was like a referee almost. I can't give him everything that he wants. Like 4 or 5 times a day I can't do, but if there was another woman there, maybe he can just do him and I'll be okay.
Sean Paul, come on out. How are you? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Well, first of all, I don't know how you have time to have sex 5 times a day. I don't have time for that. So what do? Coffee break, lunch break, afternoon break, tea break? I mean, that's
like that.
That's so,
when I want it and when I need it doesn't mean that I need to be chastised for that.
I'm not
so
saying
when you
had
another woman in the relationship, was it better?
It is what it is. I mean, sexually, obviously, that goes without saying. But, again, it's more than just that. People think the polyamory lifestyle is just about, sex and having a lot of partners, and that's not something that we're interested in. It's definitely not something I'm interested in.
Okay. Do you call her name?
I do.
Do you call me names? Yeah, you do.
Was he asking you?
And I'm asking you. I don't care who's asking.
Okay.
I'll say what I want to say.
I'm pretty sure he was asking me.
Okay, I'll say what I want to say.
Let him answer.
I'm like anybody else.
Okay.
I'm like anybody else, Robert. I'm not the nicest person when I'm angry. I don't think anybody in here is.
Okay.
So again, it just.
So what type of names? So what type of names?
What am I always angry about?
Everything.
Arguing.
You're angry about
Your
everything. You're
immaturity.
angry about what I cook. You're angry about what I wear. You're angry about the weather outside, and you take it out on me.
So I have to listen to the same things over and over again.
I go back again to the same.
Why am I here?
Right.
Because for some reason, I'm thinking that he's not going to want to lose with the good.
She's here because I treat her like a queen, contrary to what these cameras are picking up. All right, well, you answered mine, so I'm going to answer yours. You get treated better by me than you've ever been treated. You don't have to work. You don't have to touch the trash.
How often is he mad?
Come in the bed so hard, and I treat you like, you know what I mean?
He thinks he's my dad.
Brand new for these cameras, man.
There's no brand new.
Don't get brand new for these cameras.
Because I'm 25. I'm 25. He's 39.
Daddy can't do everything.
No, you act like your daddy.
No.
But
Sean Paul.
Sean Paul. I'm not your daddy.
You came here to tell us something, right?
Yeah. Oh, calm down, people. Well, I think, again, if we had a third party, it would help. Well, it's somebody that I haven't met and you haven't met yet, but I want us to, you know,
so basically,
open mind and see what's.
So this is another person when all this going on?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? This is where his mind's at right now.
No.
But this is something that you
Yes, wanted, but we haven't even got our stuff together yet.
Wanted
this is what
and
you,
want.
Okay,
So
yes, but really?
So can I ask you a question? You want to meet her? You want to meet her?
I guess.
Yes? Say you're going to tell me yes.
Sure.
Yes? Okay. So let's meet Sheba. Coming out, Sheba. How are you? So Sheba, say hello to Alexis and Sean Paul.
Hi, Sean Paul.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Sheba, like the queen. I'm 27 years old, and I love to have fun.
Sean Paul looked like a kid in a candy store when Sheba walked out, and I hope things have got better in their relationship, and I wish them the best of luck. Next, more unforgettable guests from the show. And this next story proves just that. Gary and his wife Almeda met more than a year ago at a funeral. A deep friendship was formed, and they fell madly in love with each other. But as you can see, they're not your typical married couple. Take a look.
My name is Gary, and I'm 18 years old. For me and Almeda, it was an instant connection. She always makes me laugh. She has the best personality, and we're so compatible together on everything. Almeda has taught me a lot of things. She's always been there for me. She supports me in everything, my dreams, my goals. Almeda and I both have true love for each other.
Tell me about your bride.
She has the most amazing personality. She's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. Her gorgeous blue eyes just captured my heart, and I knew instantly she was the one for me. We're so compatible.
instant chemistry, right? Yep. Love at first sight.
It was.
I'm reading on my notes here, and it says the best sex you've ever had.
Yes, it is.
I mean, that's a pretty wild statement, right?
But it's a true statement.
Where did you two meet?
We met actually at her son's funeral. My aunt was married to her son, and that's where we first met.
Tell us about your first date.
On our first date, we went to Gatlinburg. We went up over the mountains.
Dolly Parton land.
Yep. We went up the mountains. We went out to eat. We went to a movie.
Nice. And?
And we married 3 weeks after we got together then.
Okay. So she encompasses everything you could ever imagine in a wife.
She does. Everything. We're very compatible. We always have been.
Well, I think it's time to meet your 71-year-old bride, Almeda. Almeda, come on in. How are you?
Robert.
Very nice to see you. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
Take a seat. Well, that was very powerful. You have a great smile. So, what do you see in 18-year-old Gary?
I see a man that I love with all my heart,
He's my soulmate. He captured my heart. We have a great personality. He has
And
great
great sex,
personality.
apparently, right?
Sex, yes.
So, there's obviously, for people that can do math, you're 71, he's 18, so there's a 53-year difference. What has he done for you when you first met? How has he helped you get through your grief?
We met each other at my son's funeral, unfortunately.
Okay.
And then I just looked at him and knew that he was the right one. You know, you pray about things. That's what I do anyway. And for God to send me somebody that would love me for who I am, what I am. And he does that.
So Gary, what do people say to you on social media about this relationship?
On social media, we've been shared all over the world in all kinds of news presses. We get negativity, we get positive, but we both could care less about the negativity because to me and her age is just a number, and that's all that matters. We're happy, so opinions don't matter.
Gary, how old is your mother?
My mother is 48.
48.
Yep.
What did she say when you told her you were going to marry a young lady of 71 years old?
She was actually very supportive. My mom's always been very supportive of me. I've always had attraction for older women, and she told me as long as I was happy, she wanted me to be who I wanted to be with.
So you dated before Almeida,
Yes.
right? How old was that young lady?
She was 77.
77?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me about your wedding.
Well, he put it together. He spent $469. That was just a quick wedding. He got down on his knee and proposed to me.
Okay.
That was sweet, but he put it all together himself.
We had it at a condo, my aunt's condo.
Okay.
And afterwards, we had cake and ice cream and danced to all kinds of music.
So I know that you did something really cool. You sealed your love for Almeida in a very special way. What was that way?
You got a tattoo right here.
Very cute.
We wish them all the best of luck and hope that they live happily ever after. Don't go away. There's more to come when we return. These and exotic dancers, Sprinkle and Danger, found out that they weren't only competing for customers at a strip club that they work at, but it seems they're also competing for the affections of the same man. A rivalry ensued, and they came on the show to tell us their story. Watch this.
So, I have to ask you first, how did you get your name? Danger.
Well, I'm a good girl, but this good girl then went and turned bad.
Oh, okay. So you and Sprinkle
Yes.
were best friends, but you also work together, right?
Yes, we do.
And what do you do?
Well, we do parties together, we dance, and make money.
So 4 months ago,
I went to a club, and I seen him and her there. And I'm like, is that my homegirl with my man? So I get up in her face.
so what happened when you did that?
We handled it in the street, going back and forth, slapped her, she slapped me, pulled hair and all that. And he's just gonna leave and just hop in the car and just go.
Oh my goodness. How are you?
Because she all
Nice to
news,
meet you.
whatever.
Nice to meet you.
She yesterday news channel and I'm today.
So take a seat. Take a seat. Why don't you sit down there?
We ain't gonna fight. I'm gonna just whoop her ass. Don't worry about it.
All right.
I'm gonna have to whoop hers first. Or I'm gonna whoop yours
So-
first. You mad?
Oh, I'm not
You mad because I'm bombing you not? You make more money than me, girl. You don't make nothing. You make coins and I make dimes.
So you think she's jealous of you?
She is. You clearly can see what she was saying before I even came out.
How did you get involved with Ken? Explain that to me.
Because I met Ken on Tinder. Let's get this clear first and foremost.
Okay.
Bitch. He was on me because you all washed up clearly. Okay, thank you. But we linked up. We've been hanging out for the last 2 years. That's it. That's
For
it.
2 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 years. How long you been on him, bitch?
I've been with him for 2 years.
Bitch, you ain't been with him. You been getting You ain't.
You've been getting. That's why we called you the whole thought.
Language.
You been getting screwed.
You was the whole thought.
Screwed
So
in
you've
like a light bulb. You see those up there?
You the whole thought, though. You mad or
So
not?
you've been on and off. So, let me ask you this.
Don't worry about it.
Are you having sex with Ken?
Show is all the time. What you doing? Oh, okay.
Danger, you having sex with Ken too?
Yes, I am.
So-
She ain't having sex with
So
you.
who was dating Ken first?
I was.
This bitch is a lie. I don't know. He met us both at the same time.
Okay.
Well, girl, you was washed up.
Guys, you want to meet Ken?
Yeah.
Coming out here, Ken.
You mean? Damn.
Ken, okay.
Sit down, man.
I'm not gonna sit down.
So, hang on. Hey, this is Ken. Reach security guys. So, Rose, why are you playing both of these women?
Yeah. Why are you playing? So what are you gonna do?
I'm just saying that's a great sex do though. It causes fight.
You're in the middle of this.
Yeah, I'm in the middle.
So who were you dating first?
I was dating Danger first. Met her at a club.
Okay.
We hanging out. I'm doing my thing.
What is doing your thing? You're a male dancer, right? Dancer.
And tell them she was a trick mama.
So if you had to pick one of these two ladies, who would it be?
If I had to pick.
Crazy, right? So we decided to have our first ever stripper wars to help Ken decide who he really wanted to be with. You'll see that right after the Sprinkle and Danger. Exotic dancers who are fighting for the attention of Ken, whom they're both dating. So we decided to help Ken figure out which woman he wants to be with in our first ever stripper wars. And remember Phyllis? Even she got in on the action.
Danger, you're up first. Both do the poll at the same time. On your own polls, do your... Before you decide, there's one more person I would like to dance. Maybe you ladies can teach her a few things. Phyllis. I don't know about you guys, but I think Phyllis won.
Well, Phyllis never disappoints. That wraps up this episode of Unforgettable Guests. I hope you enjoyed it. I'd like to hear from you, so go to my website, therobertirvineshow.com, and my social media pages. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.